Without a shadow of a doubt, Michael Carrick is here to take us to the next level. And I've been reading a story of how United came into agreement with Michael Carrick over some other club legends as well. Of course, talks of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ruud van Nistelrooy, all being those contenders who Ineos wanted in, of course, for that interim time that Carrick took over. And I read something that told me in my mind like Michael Carrick or Sir Alex was involved a little bit in this whole appointment of Michael Carrick for Manchester United interim management role, and it kind of looked like Michael, our Sir Alex had something in his mind that was so special about Michael Carrick that made him recommend Carrick for this one. And as I was reading, there was some interesting stuff there, like Sir Alex knew some strength of Michael Carrick. Of course, Ineos had to Jason Wilcox and Omar Berada had to meet Sir Alex to discuss matters of who he thinks should manage Manchester United, of course, to steer the ship until the end of the season. And Sir Alex had something to say about all these candidates: Ruud van Nistelrooy, Michael Carrick, and then Ole. But all in all, they kind of figured out something to do with Michael Carrick that made him be here today. And we're seeing results are paying off. And what you need to do is subscribe as I tell you more about it here on the channel. Only what you need to do is subscribe. So yes, Michael Carrick already 4 games, 3 games, yes, won each and every of one of those games, and we're heading into a next one against Tottenham, a tougher opponent. Of course, Thomas Frank himself has admitted that Michael Carrick has been so excellent since joining Manchester United, and he doesn't know what to expect, of course. And Michael Carrick is here assuring us that Tottenham is such a team that stretches the defense and tries to monitor every kind of angle to make sure they put something into the back of your net. But he's there to take us through all that. So first of all, Bruno Fernandes will be a key figure in that fixture. Of course, after being unleashed by playing him more farther nearer the goal, and the clinicality right now, he's just at his best form. Nobody is just unstoppable. You just imagine how Bruno Fernandes is able to do his thing. Of course, every time sprinting and making dangerous runs, and anytime is capable of hurting every opponent. And this time against us, Tottenham Spurs, yes, I kind of speculate more coming from him, and uh, goals and more assists. Yes, he's been topping the assists this season so far. I made a video for you explaining for you how Bruno Fernandes is set for major awards this season after that frequent run of assisting every week in every match week. Yes, right there. So, guy, uh, Ahmad Diallo and the rest of our attackers are just excellent, and you can't imagine how Michael Carrick has done all this in a really short time. You feel a kind of instinct that has been put into every kind of every player of Manchester United, and the attack is really excellent. Ahmad Diallo, of course, after being unlocked from that wing back position and now playing a more advanced role. You see him driving the ball like personally, I last saw that before Ruben Amorim came in, and sometimes when Amorim used to put him a little bit further for some weeks due to some circumstances that could only make him do that, because he's never been a fan of Amad Diallo playing more advanced, but he's been making him do a lot of defensive work. So under Michael Carrick, we have seen a lot of United, first of all, this season, after employing a 4-2-3-1 with two holding midfielders being Casemiro and Maino. And now you see United, as they build into their game, you find them playing a 4-2-3-1. And as they attack you, you find it is now a 3-2-4-1. And before you know it, it's when it's a goal actually first, then before you know it, they are beginning to defend what they have scored. And you see it's now a 4-4-2 as they defend you. And this is an interesting one that you'll have to see moving on with these opponents. And United is just becoming one of the dangerous teams every opponent can face. And yeah, Thomas Frank just admitted that. And I hope you watched all those interviews, and you see that there's really fever, and every opponent is not settled playing Manchester United onwards. And uh, we 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 are under Ruben Amorim, first of all. And and he's 3-4-2-1. Yes, it was a formation that never seems to work at the Premier League here. It was of course, I went and read about that formation, and I only realized that it's a formation that has not won yet at the Premier League. It works, but it doesn't win titles. Yes, I only read that it once won a title with Antonio Conte in 2016, and that was the only last time he played that. That system was played in the Premier League, and it won a title right there. And right now, the same Antonio Conte at which club does he coach? Yes, you can remind me right there. And he's changed his system. He doesn't. No, he no longer uses that because it kind of looks a a past formation that you never want to use here at the Premier League. So, guys, that is what Carrick is trying to do. Every player is just hyped, and I'm not even about to imagine Manchester United losing a football match right now, because Tottenham will be our next fixture. And they have some kind of they play a physical game, I would say. Their strikers have been destroying us, Solanke right there. But this time we match them. Our defense has a lot of experience that I don't think that Solankes and so on will triumph and get some goals right there. And I predict Manchester United beating Tottenham this weekend by and maybe 4 goals. Some of you may assume I'm too ambitious, but I'm seeing that possibility of 4 goals coming, and maybe they can walk away with something, maybe a 4-1. Yes, because clean sheets are never easy to keep sometimes. But also considering Sunny Lemons being that hyped player right now, he has that hype in his heart. Of course, after the Fulham game, we got information of how they went to party with their girlfriends, and in celebration of the win that was got against Fulham at Old Trafford. And right there, you really notice that players are hyped, and they only want to put more of that shift, putting on Manchester United jerseys. And you never want to hear news of United losing a football match right now. I don't see it happening. So, guys, you only want to subscribe as we keep talking Manchester United here on the channel. Catch you very soon with another video.